What's up, everyone? King Cobra 73. Welcome to week 7 of the Keiser University Dynasty. Today, your Keiser Seahawks take on the Auburn Tigers from the SEC. This is a big challenge for Keiser University, and it's actually the second SEC school they faced this season. Last time they came up short against the Florida Gators. Can they do it this week? Auburn has the number 6 rush offense in the nation, and we know Keiser cannot stop the run. Keiser, Auburn, and it's coming up to you next. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium. I am King of Cobra 73. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day here in Alabama. Your Keiser Seahawks are down on the field. The captains are down on the field for the coin toss, and they choose tails. Tails never fails, except this time. Auburn's going to elect to kick in. Here we go. And there's a kickoff going deep to Corey Washington. We'll see if Washington decides to take it out this time. Washington does a smart thing and kneels it in. Corey Washington should be a starting running back for this team. Wait a minute, as I was about to say, Corey Washington should be a starting running back. Look who's returned. Byron Harrison is returned, and Emmanuel Anthony drops that. That was right in his hands. Byron Harrison has returned. He was listed as questionable on the injury report. He did practice this week, and I've heard that his practice was, well, okay. He may be playing hurt, and there's Corey Washington right up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Harrison may be playing hurt here tonight, but we'll see how today things go. Harrison back to pass. Harrison's looking for his options and goes up the middle. He finds Antoine Moore for the first down Seahawks. 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks. It's going to be a read option. Harrison's going to keep this one. Harrison trying to stay behind his box, and Harrison goes down with the Auburn defender with the 8-yard gain there. Byron Harrison so far looking like his old self to me. Out of the gun now. That's Bradley Moss on the left side. Bradley Moss with a deadly spin move. Bradley Moss gets a 13-yard gain on his first carry. 1st and 10 now. And Harrison with the goodness, intercepted by Matthews. I was going to say and Harrison with the play action there, but it's just going to be intercepted. That was just bad defense there from Byron Harrison. He didn't see the defender, and the defender easily snuffed that out, but Jarrett Stidham's going to be sacked on the first play for Keiser University. That is Steve Underwood, who came from the corner blitz there. 2nd and 17 now, and that's going to be Cameron Petaway on the 8-yard gain. 3rd and 9. They get the sack yardage back and 1. Stidham back to pass. Stidham looking right. Stidham going to throw on the run. He's going to find Davis, and Davis is taken down there with a big hit there. Auburn driving. Stidham back to pass. Stidham's going to take this one himself, but it's going to be Underwood again on the corner back blitz. No one, they tried to defend him, but it just didn't work there. Petway gave free, and here's Stidham going up the middle. Stidham breaking tackles. He's going to get a 10-yard gain there. 3rd and 4 for the Tigers now. Stidham looking towards the sideline. Waiting for his play call. Back to pass. Stidham looking left. Has a man. That's Davis. But he's going to be taken down short, and they're going to be forced to kick a field goal. Harrison back out, and let's hope he can put the interception behind him, as Harrison's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to show Jarrett Stidham that he can run too. After their sack yardage, it's going to be 2nd and 14, and Carlton Dunn gets the yardage back. 3rd and 8 now for this Seahawk team. Harrison back to pass. Harrison with a dangerous throw. there. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Sam Franklin back to pass. Punt now. 4th and 8. Harrison, glad that last pass was not picked off. And there's a Keiser bounce there. 4. The punt. On the punt. Stidham hammering off, hand off to Petway. Petway just slips off a tackle. Petway breaking a tackle. Look at Petway. Cameron Petway with a big gain there. And there's Petway again. And he meets DJ Burke. 3rd and 5 now for the Tigers. Stidham back to back. Stidham going to run out left. Stidham, right. And Stidham gets the first down. Auburn out of the gun. Stidham hands off to Johnson this time. And Johnson's going to be taken down by Brant Smiley. Auburn, high tempo offense. Auburn just keeping it going, pounding on the ground. And there's going to be Stidham to Craig Myers there. 2nd and 12 after the first down completion. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And there's Cameron Petway again. 8-yard gain. Every time Petway gets the ball, it's like he's gashing us for a big gain. And there's Stidham again. Just this team needs to find a way to stop the run. Cameron Petway, easy walk right in the end zone. That's a 4-yard touchdown for the Auburn Tigers, and they extend their lead 10-0. I'm going to give you guys a quick studio update. As you can see, Boston College is in the process of upsetting Clemson, the undefeated Clemson team. We'll keep an eye on that as the day goes on. And they're going to kick it deep to Corey Washington. This one's returnable. Washington out of the end zone. Washington going left. Washington has some blocks ahead of him. Washington to the 40, to the 50, back to the 40. Curtis Washington. Corey Washington, excuse me. I don't know apparently I don't know this team. And there's good pass there from Byron Harrison, dumping it down to Bradley Moss there. 2nd and 3. There's a read option there. And look at Harrison just running like he's not missing a beat. But like I said, if you believe the reports in practice, I wasn't watching practice. Harrison apparently was just okay. And apparently he split starting reps in practice. Harrison out of the gun. Hand off to Bradley Moss. Moss going up the middle. Good run there. 3rd and 4 now. Byron Harrison. Read option, but that wasn't going anywhere. Bradley Moss taken down in the backfield, but they snuffed that out well. Here comes Rudy Meal to kick a field goal, and that cuts Auburn lead to 7. Stidham. Petway to his left. Petway gets the handoff, and that's a way to start stopping the run. 2nd and 13 there. Stidham going left, and as soon as I say something good about the run defense, that happens. Brant Smiley takes him down. Stidham looking, but he's going to go nowhere there. That's a loss of 1, and he met Joel Ramirez in the backfield. Stidham going to try to run this one again, and he's going to meet Joel Ramirez again. However, this time he gains yards. 3rd and 7 now. And it looks like Stidham just kind of let that one float over him. May have been trying to overthrow. May trying to be throwing it away as the pressure was coming. 2nd and 10 now as Keiser takes over after the punt. That's going to be hand out to Bradley Moss. Moss going left. Moss looking for some yardage there, following his blocks. And number 7 gets 7 yards. 3rd and 3 now after the gain. And there's Carlton Dunn gets lit up. Oh my goodness. Marlon Davidson. Welcome to Alabama, Carlton Dunn. Sam Franklin back on the punt. Franklin, this is a weak punt from Franklin. And that's going to be returnable from Roberts. And Roberts is going to put Auburn in decent field position here. Even after a 12-yard return. Not Rudy Mills. Sam Franklin's have to do better there. Stidham going up, hand off to Petway. And Petway going up the middle. After a halfback draw, gets an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 3 now for the Tigers. And that's going to be Petway again. Petway has a bunch of green ahead of him. This is getting ridiculous. That Stidham's going to be taken down Kendrick Whitaker on the sack. As I was saying, though, this is getting ridiculous. Just all the open running lanes. And look at this. Stidham going right up the middle. Their gashers right up the middle. That should be a best part of our defense. Stidham finds Stove for the first down play there. First and goal for Auburn. They lead 10-3. And Stidham's going to be taken down in the backfield. Finally, Steve Underwood on the cornerback blitz once again. Underwood has been getting great pressure on the quarterback today. Stidham out of the gun, looking, and he looks like he's trying to run this one in, but he's not gonna be able to. Sacked. Jordan Freeman. Auburn's gonna be forced to kick it, and it's no good. South Alabama looking to upset Appalachian State. Appalachian State 3-0. South Alabama looking for their very first win of the season. South Alabama currently leads 17-14. Read option there. Byron Harrison going left. Harrison looking, fighting for some yards, and he gets the gain of 10 there. Second and inches now. Harrison back to pass. Going to dump it off to his running back, Corey Washington. I believe that Coach Socha is giving the reins to Washington, and that's intercepted. That's a terribly thrown ball. Harrison hit right after the play, and I think it's clear that he's playing hurt, folks. It's very clear that he's playing hurt, but here comes Cameron Patway on the screen, and that's going to be a 48-yard touchdown. Wow, 17-3. Harrison still in game. Harrison, and oh goodness, that's just, wow, that's just testament how this game is going. And Harrison's going to go down. 3rd and 18. Harrison looking. Harrison trying to go deep to Julian Reed, and it's batted away. Carlton Davis. He was with Julian Reed, strive for striving. What is Coach Socha doing? 24 seconds left, and he gets hit again. You got to protect your quarterback. 5 for 14, 29 yards and 2 interceptions. And here comes Stidham to the left side. Jared Stidham, 12-yard gain. First and goal, 16 seconds. You might as well just let Auburn score, guys. Just let him score. Stidham back to pass. Stidham looking around in the pocket there, and he throws that one away as there's no one was open, and the pocket was collapsing. Out of the gun again. Stidham back to pass. Stidham looking underneath for his man. He finds Ryan Davis for the touchdown. And Auburn is going to go into halftime with a big 24-3 lead. I don't know what to say, guys. This has just been a bad half of football for us. Coach Socha needs to figure out something to do with this offense. They're just not producing. And Byron Harrison's playing hurt. I know he's your guy, Socha. I know, but nothing was wrong with Levi Fleming when Fleming was playing. Fleming played well, so I think you need to roll with Levi till Byron's completely healthy, because if you guys see, he's just taking a lot of hits that he should not be taking in. Man, it's rough out there. Auburn leads 24-3, and well, they receive when we get back from the half, so when we get, I'll be back. And we are back, 2nd and 10, when Auburn has the ball. Cameron Patway, and that's a great way to start the second half. Tackle Cameron Patway behind the line. Jordan Freeman on that tackle. 3rd and 12 now. Out of the gun. Stidham's going to have to pass here. Stidham looking left. Stidham has a man open, and Ryan Washington deflected that. What a time. What a play to make there. And here we go. That's going to give us good field position. Ryan Washington out of the punt return. Ryan Washington gets us right there at the 50. 1st and 10. Byron Harrison back out at quarterback. I don't think this is a good idea. Harrison dumping it off to Corey Washington. Corey Washington is a nice, safe security blanket there for any quarterback. And I still believe he should be starting. But last is Bradley Moss. And Moss just fumbled the ball. Steve Larson picks it up, and that's gonna cost them 2 yards. 3rd and 6 now for the Keiser Seahawks. Harrison back to pass. Harrison got hit on that one again, but I don't know if that pass was overthrown or behind. I don't know who his intended receiver was. Doesn't matter. Auburn has the ball. Stidham going right up the middle, and Stidham has blocks. Jarrett Stidham just breaking tackles, and that's a huge 35-yard run. Stidham and Petway looking towards the sideline for a call, but Jarrett Stidham's going down. Yes! Guess who? Joel Ramirez. Stidham back to pass. Stidham going deep. Ryan Washington beat by Craig Myers. Easy touchdown. Wow. Well, at least we have Corey Washington, and this one is returnable. Corey Washington trying to wait for his blocks, and Auburn had that one well defended as Corey Washington only gets 21 yards on the play, on the return. And look at this. Levi Fleming's out now. I wonder what this means. And Levi Fleming's running the read option there. That's a good way to trick some teams sometimes. Levi is not an option passer. He's more of a pocket passer, but and there is Bradley Moss finding some room up the middle. This is interesting. Has Coach Socha finally seen that Byron's just playing hurt and he's hurting out there? Or did Byron re-aggravate that injury on that last hit he took? Alas, this is good. Levi's driving us down the field. That's a screen there to Carlton Dunn. A great way to put Carlton Dunn. Give Carlton Dunn the ball. He is what I like to call an OW, offensive weapon. You can line him up anywhere, and he will make a play with the ball in his hands. He gets many comparisons to Percy Harvin. Fleming putting it right in between two defenders where Julian Reed can catch it. Fleming, a more accurate passer, better passer of all quarterbacks on this roster, while Harris is the most athletic. So I can see why Socha, with the offense Socha wants to run, I see why he has. And look at this, just poised there to Julian Reed. But I can see why Socha would want. And Reed is hurt on this play. I hope he can get an update on him as the game goes. And look at this, there's Lance Frederick there, Laron Frederick, excuse me. And that's a 9-yard gain. Fleming, 3rd and 1. Fleming handed off to Corey Washington. Washington has the edge. Touchdown, Keiser. 9-yard run. And Corey Washington is a beast. Washington had the edge, used his speed to get to the end zone. Washington is just constantly the better quarterback, running back. And I think there needs to be a change soon. And right now you guys can see that this defense has been all over Jarrett Stidham. The pass rush is doing great, but it's the rush defense that's not. We're not getting run stopping. Petway in motion. Petway's gonna get the ball. He goes nowhere. Joel Ramirez with 3 tackles for a loss now. Look at that. Mexico's finest export for us. Petway going to the left. Petway breaking off the tackle of Ryan Washington, but Ryan Washington cleans it up. Petway gets a gain of 10. 3rd and 1 now. Auburn leading 31-10. 50 seconds remaining in the 3rd. We knew this was going to be a tough matchup from the beginning, and oh my goodness, Jarrett Stidham just got lit up. But he pitched the Petway in time, and there's Bird on the tackle. And that is the end of 3. Auburn leads by 21, 31-10. Can Keiser pull off the miracle in the 4th quarter, or will they fall? 3rd and 6 now. Stidham looking left. He's going to find Slayton there. Otis Bullock with on the tackle, but the Keiser defense eventually gets him out of bounds. 1st and 10 now. Jarrett Stidham in the gun. Stidham looking left towards his team, towards the bench. Stidham going to run a read option, and Stidham going up the middle. And we can't stop the run. 2nd and 7 now. And that's going to go up to Johnson. Johnson up the left side in. Caron Johnson gets 7 yards on his 2nd carry of the game. Just Stidham back to pass. Stidham going up the top, and he finds Slayton there. That's a very good ball placement there. I thought that was good defense on Slayton. And here comes Stidham running right. Oh my goodness, he pitched it to Darius Slayton there. What? That was pretty good. And Byron Harrison's back out at quarterback. I guess he did get injured, or I don't know what Doug Socha's doing here. Harrison just not himself, and he took another hit. Emmanuel Anthony held on to that one, though. And I'm hearing Julian Reed will return to the game if he hasn't already. Julian Reed is okay. Just a stinger. Harrison back to pass. Harrison going up the middle. He had a man open underneath. I don't know why he tried to force that to Andre Utley. That's why he forced it. There was an offsides, and Harrison noticed it. Good awareness from our quarterback. I didn't see that. 3rd and 5 now. Can Keiser get the first down? And he finds Carlton Dunn wide open. That's a good 7-yard reception. Harrison driving us down the field now. And Harrison dodges the first tackle, but he gets hit with the second one. Byron Harrison sacked by Trey Williams. Julian Reed back in the game now. Harrison not going his way. And that pass was overthrown. 4th and 16. Sam Franklin's just going to punt this one away. And he tried to punt it short. I'm not sure why. That's just going to give Auburn great field position. I'm not sure what's going on with Sam Franklin lately. I'm not sure what's going on with this Keiser team today at all. That Cameron Petway hurdles over the defender, gets taken down after a 4-yard gain. This team just hasn't been themselves lately. Petway to the left. Petway being dragged down by John Paul Lindeman. Only a gain of 1. 4th and 1 now, so that's a moral victory for us as they punt it away. Harrison still at quarterback, and I see Washington. Oh my goodness. Harrison just throwing that one away, and it was picked off. Daryl Williams picks off. This is just a mugging. This is bad. Stidham going up to the right side. Stidham now kind of cut up to the middle, and that's going to be 1st and goal after he gets taken down. Jarrett Stidham and Auburn Tigers trying to run out the clock here. Cameron Petway is going to get in the end zone. Let's see the studio update. And Boston College has completed the upset, folks. Clemson undefeated, no more. And look at this. It's Fleming out on the... Now it's Fleming. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Fleming in at quarterback now. I'm not sure what Coach Socha is doing. Guess we'll have to ask him after the game or whenever we can. Carlton Dunn gets a pretty good reception there, and he does what he... Oh my goodness. Why? Levi Fleming tried to force the ball, and that's going to be an Auburn pick 6. Auburn extensively 52-10, and there's no need to watch the rest. Keiser tried to drive down the field. They eventually get inside the 20, and then a turnover on downs. Keiser wasn't ready. Jarrett Stidham is your player of the game. Keiser just wasn't ready for Auburn at all. Auburn just dominated this game from start to finish. Yeah, Keiser got a couple of good plays in, but that's it. Keiser falls to number 11. Auburn 52-10, making their record 2-2 now. Next week, Keiser will take on Louisiana Monroe. So hopefully that can be a bounce back game for us. I'm King Cobra 73, and I did try to talk to Coach Socha after the game, and he declined the comment on his quarterback carousel. So I guess we have to see what happens next week when we take on Louisiana Monroe. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Keiser University. These videos are coming out a lot more constantly than I thought they would. And I'm King Crow 73, and I'm signing out. Bye.